for over 35 years. Texoma's News Authority. This is KFDX News Center 3's Nightcast. With Scott Kopenbarger, Kim Stamps, meteorologist Skip McBride, and Bill Martin with sports. Texoma's 24-hour news team.
Good evening, everyone. After the shooting of a 94-year-old man, East Side residents say they're fed up with the violence in their neighborhoods.
Waymond Bishop was killed Friday night when he was caught in crossfire outside of his home. Today, over 100 residents packed City Hall to show councilors they desperately need support and they really care about their community. The citizens brought with them a petition with over 800 names. The group says it is committed to doing whatever it takes to make every part of the city safe for families.
Our member cannot go to the church, and every time they come to the church, we have the people who come, the drug dealers and prostitutes, solicit the money from them, and they become so scared they can't come to the church. We couldn't even have no evening service.
Police Chief Curtis Harrelson told residents if they want results, they have to be willing to give police specific information about criminal activities, and they have to be willing to testify in court. District 2 Councilor Angus Thompson says today's turnout shows how much residents want help.
I think that the fact that Mr. Gooseby was shot and killed brought home loud and clear to our citizens that we can no longer cuddle and put up with this junk and this mess in our community.
Police say they still have not caught the killer, but they should have a suspect in a matter of days.
Accident victims in danger of dying will soon get faster emergency service. Today, the Wichita Falls City Council unanimously agreed to begin a first responder program in the city. Wichita Falls Fire Department had urged the council to adopt the program which trains firefighters to respond to emergency medical situations. Lifeline EMS will still respond to calls too, but the fire department with 9 stations can get to the scene faster and possibly save lives. One of the main considerations of the program was the city's liability in case of death, but Councilor Paul Hughes says that shouldn't be a problem.
A lot of those issues are addressed, from the Good Samaritan laws that have been passed that protect you as long as you have the basic training. We're going to require all of our firemen to have the basic level of training. All the new ones have to have it now anyway.
Training for the program will begin later this week, and the fire department will begin taking calls in December.